Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for a weekly angel reading for September the 26th through October 2nd, 2016. So let's just take a moment to take a deep breath and to allow yourself to clear your mind and your heart and just allow your heart to just open to the wisdom of your higher consciousness and its guidance. And so just feel that expansion happening within your heart as you allow through your heart a deeper connection. Feel as though you are anchoring the connection between you and your higher self. You're making that a priority, and you're just nurturing that as you just release all the other stuff that is around lack. In this moment, just being really aware of what's best for you, what feels right for you, the information that has been coming to you in the week that just feels right. It feels like you're standing more in a more grounded place, a more secure place, as this guidance was just flowing through, and as it's coming through now, being aware of all the specifics that is enlightening your mind and the rewards of them. And so what we're getting a sense is, as we tune into the week, there's a feeling of that this is going to be an extremely powerful week for you to connect, for you to, they're writing the word look, for you to look at things and to face things head on. So you're going to be less intimidated, and you're going to be feeling more connected, and you're going to be feeling, they're writing the word canary. So there's a feeling that this connection allows you to soar, allows you to, your heart to sing, to just really, so look for signs that may come to you in this week that'll pop up for you in your life and the everyday moments they're writing, okay? They're really, I feel like they're focusing more on the everyday moments. They just wrote that some things that are going on with your family, they're writing those things are secure. They wrote the word safe out. And they've really been writing this to me all morning long, actually. So there is probably some concerns, and you know how our world mind is. It's going in so many directions right now about so many things, and so many things are pulling us. And there's so much in the media that's drawing our attention, and there are events that are drawing our attention in our own lives. But they want you to know that all of that is safe, okay? Your life is safe. The life of the world is safe. And what they want you to do is to sort of bring it back, centralize your attention, bring it back to home, okay? Bring it back to home for you so that you can move forward in your life, in the security of your own life that is being established for you in terms of abundance, okay? Because they want you to know that when you feel called to do something out there, it will be a sure thing in your heart. But they really want you to focus in this week in the security of your own life. Reconnect with that inner alignment that is there with you, this peace. Because once you learn to connect in with this inner peace, then you will soon learn to activate this peace, to activate the peace of your heart in the ways that you are called into service that will extend that peace to others, to help others feel good in their lives. So you may not feel like sometimes that you are able to do that. And I know that many of you would like to, but they want you to know that everything, they just keep writing this word safe, 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 safe. So they want you to know that you're secure. Your joy is secure enough within you to have so much to offer and to and to anchor in your own life, day to day to day, moment to moment to moment. If you focus upon this, and don't forget to call upon the ascended masters that your heart resonates with, like Jesus, who is with you no matter what your denomination is or your beliefs, and can help you feel safe, can help you to open up your heart to all the aspects of your life and sort of show you where to begin safely in acknowledging this for yourself. You know, the information is there, but you've got to be really connected into your inner joy in order to have access to this information. In order to feel secure and at peace, you have to connect in with this inner joy, and you have to make it your focus. God is coming through right now, and he's writing the word job. And so he's giving you a job to do right now in your heart and your life. So don't feel like, some of you feel like you may not have a job, a mission. But God has said is he's giving you one, and he's already given it to you. And it's not so much that he's given it to you, but he's okayed what you've called for yourself to gather this purpose of joy. He's made the way possible, and all you have to do is be open and to seeing what it is. And that will only happen if you let go of those distractions that are pulling at you and focus very simply, he's writing, in on what gives you joy. What is it the work that you feel most connected to right now? And he's saying that even if something didn't pan out the last time, it doesn't mean that this time is going to be like that. So he wants you to let go of those kinds of things. He said you've grown, you've ascended, and over many of the past circumstances that you've endured. So don't lock yourself in to this kind of thinking or beliefs. You're safe. The path is secure for you to walk on. You just have to trust and start one step at a time. Put one foot in front of the other. Think about being in a mode of now taking action steps. They don't have to be grand, but whatever you feel comfortable taking, take that step. Do it. It'll show you. But make sure that it's something that gives you joy. Don't do it for any other reason, don't factor in others or other circumstances. This is all about you right now. Okay? And I'm just seeing the name Emily. I've seen the name Lee. So just make sure, I'm seeing the name John. Okay? So just make sure that you take steps for yourself. Take steps towards the joy that you have envisioned. Now, a lot of this is going to come through your higher consciousness. It's going to be giving you some clear ideas and visions. So just be receptive to this in this week. Embrace it. Don't hold back. Don't sort of hesitate for any insecure reasons. It seems like there's a lot going on in people's minds of just not sure, feeling insecure, or not, you know, and this could be because you're, again, putting a lot of your attention out there. And when you're watching everything else, yes, it doesn't seem that way, but you can't internalize it. So they're showing me a circle, and they really want you to connect in with your inner circle of people, of like-minded people. So if there's a meeting or something that you normally have attended, of like-minded friends or associates, it could be a group, or it could just be some friends. This is the time to really connect in with those friends. If you have a healing circle, a group of friends, because you'll gain a different perspective that will help renew your connection and help renew your, they're writing the word eyes, help you to see the joy and the love, the profound love. When you're talking with these like-minded people, spiritually minded, they can help together put things in the right perspective of love, that life is eternally flowing within. Okay? And they're writing out the word daughter, and I get a feeling that they wrote the name Sylvia and Jay. I don't know where these names are coming up today, but anyway, you may have a son or a daughter that you is really someone you can connect with, and maybe your support team, maybe your spiritual sort of circle here. So this could be anyone. Don't think it just, you have to go out and find something. If you already have it, it's just time to talk and to reflect together in a positive way with that circle that always brings you right back to yourself. All right, let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. Well, this actually is the theme card for the week from the Archangels. Okay, and so we have Archangel Jophiel, and her message is patience. She says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Now, I am so glad that Archangel Jophiel came up, because this week I woke up one morning and I just felt like I was really tired. Had a huge workout at the gym, and I knew I needed to go for the next day, and I just called it. I was calling upon the angels for energy, and Archangel Jophiel popped up. I mean, she's perfect for with things like this, because she's kind of like the makeover archangel. She can really help you to like reboot your energy. And I tell you, I had the most energy I've ever had. So if you're feeling a little bogged down, and you're feeling like a little impatient, a little irritable, and it's probably because your energy is kind of feeling like it's stagnating or kind of oppressive, and you've gotten into this negative beat rhythm. So call upon Archangel Jophiel to really reboot your energy. And if you need any help with makeover ideas, so like if you're having trouble like really centering your mind, and you're feeling like you're stuck on something and you're becoming impatient, ask her to kind of like help you do a makeover, help you to find a different approach, give you some sort of signs, anything like this. Think of her as like, if you were going to a spa and you were looking for this, this splendid, energy makeover. Archangel Jophiel is perfect for this. Her name means the beauty of God. So in this week, ask to help your mind to stay in that very beautiful, loving place, compassionate place. Help you to find the opportunities to help reshape how you are experiencing things from through your perception. Sometimes we get caught up in lack and we're just not seeing things clearly enough. So call on Archangel Jophiel to help you to get the big picture, she says, okay? She can really help you with this when you are stuck on the small details that you find irritating, or the small details that you're getting into a lot of fear and you're letting it overwhelm you to so much that, and she's even showing me like even things that when you get into this feeling guilty, okay, because see, Archangel Jophiel will encourage you to have a good time. You could also think of her as like an event planner, right? She's gonna be really happy, very smart, and she's just so she's gonna help you with this kind of thing. If you need some ideas, or you're trying to plan something, all right, call upon Archangel Jophiel for this. All right, let's just see. So let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. Glad she came up because I really wanted to. Oops, sorry about that. I really wanted to share that with you, what happened to me when it happened at the beginning of the week, last week. And so I'm glad she came up and reminded me to share that with you. All right, so let's take a look at the card for the beginning of the week. And this is also perfect because the Queen of Spring is someone with a lot of energy, okay? So, and someone who has the abilities, this is the fire suit or wands. So and the spiritual plane. So there's going to be a lot of energy and activity, at the beginning of the week. So what you want to do is, the Queen of Spring is someone who's very good at multitasking, sort of taking on multiple projects at once. But the thing is, you want to be careful to not take on too many things, because the Queen of Spring loves to be busy. And so there's that thing wherein, you have to be aware of being impatient, because you're always wanting for something to move, and looking for something to get done in a hurry. But there is a timing and a rhythm that you need to pay attention to. So if you're feeling a little restless, like our Queen of Spring might be, then but things aren't moving, then take this as an opportunity to see where else is your attention really needed right now, because the thing that you're waiting for doesn't need your attention anymore. So that you can sort of let that relax a little bit, but now look to see if there's another aspect of this or another piece somewhere else where you need to give your attention to that. And we'll just see what comes up in the next cards. I have a feeling, but that may be an indication. But the thing is that when you don't keep trying to beat that one thing that's already, you've done everything that you could, because you want action, you want things to happen very quickly, and you want things to keep moving. So stop for a minute, take a deep breath, and see where else your talents are needed. Now this card says, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. And as the card says, brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. All right, let me just tune in and see if I see any additional information about this card. So there's a window of opportunity here. So even though I feel like this window I'm looking at symbolically is not as open as it could be, it feels, for the Queen of Spring, it seems to not be enough. It's restraining, and then it just opens up into this huge theater, and people standing around you. So you're feeling like you need to get out, that you need to be in the public. You need to be amongst people. That's where you really seem to thrive. And you have a profound spiritual wisdom that you're ready to help nurture in others. You're ready to help bring this forward. You're ready to help other people, like, make their dreams happen. This is a big part of your dream, to help others and to nurture others and facilitate ways for them to sort of reach their own goals, or you want to help. I see the word support. Okay, I don't know why I saw the word garage, but I have this feeling like if you're feeling boxed in, maybe even if necessary, and I don't know if they're joking about this, but I think they're kind of serious. Transform your garage if you need to into a place for you to do business or to help people. You know, there's something going on here, but it's sort of a little bit of a they're poking a little bit of fun, but they're also very serious about that. It feels like you want to get out, but you're feeling like you don't have, but you need to break out yet. So start it right within your own home or in a location that you didn't think about that was possible, just to get started, okay? All right, but just know that to follow this, you're going to be safe in doing this. The people are there, okay? And you are ready for this moment. All right, let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. Okay. All right, I'm grabbing the cards. All right. So this card is the Six of Summer, which is the Suit of Cups. And as this card says, it says children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So this card, the feeling I'm getting about this card is that there may be this desire to even work with children or to help children, or maybe someone has been thinking about, this is the idea that really came to me, that someone has been thinking about childcare or beginning this, or you're looking for help. So it's two things here because they wrote the word help. So some of you are worried about childcare, okay, and having, they wrote the word supply. So you're worried about childcare. Let me get this out first. For your own children, or to go do something that you want to do. And I get this feeling that someone is looking to work with children, maybe start a childcare center or a nursery, something like this, where you provide daycare for children. And so I feel like part of this is start where you can. Okay, so again, I feel like they're poking fun, but I think they're serious as well. They wrote the word base. So start and find a base for you to start where you can start. Even if that is your home or your garage. I mean, again, poking a little fun, but a little bit serious, because you're taking this too seriously in the sense that you're feeling like you're not going to be able to do anything. Okay, so even if it's about this or anything else, don't let it hold you back. Another thing I'm getting about this, and they're writing supply. So the supplies will come, okay? Another aspect of this is that you may be not looking at this in a very clear way. Okay, so there's something getting in your way, and it could be something from your past, something from your childhood, where you just where you lost this belief in yourself, or some event occurred, and they want you to know that this is going to heal for you. And as you go through this process, you're going to find out something completely different. So they want you to know, they want you to be patient. They don't want you to give in to those things. Okay, so they're writing out yoga, may be good for whomever this is, to help you to just keep breathing, keep processing, keep being in alignment, paying attention to your body, get your mind off of these things, okay? To help revitalize your energy. This is something I believe Archangel Jophiel is guiding some of you out there. She's showing me, I don't know what the word paragraph. So for someone, you may be stuck on a paragraph. Wow, where are we going with this, Archangel Jophiel? And there's a goal here, a lesson she's writing. So, I get a feeling that someone who's writing something and you're struggling with this, maybe the character is a child, or the character is the Queen of Spring. So think about this relationship, and if the children were stuck, and in this, or this person, this character was stuck, how would the Queen of Wands come in and help get them out of stuck? How to help them get out of that emotional pitfall and boost their confidence? Okay, so just something that's coming through there. All right, and let me just tune in to see if there's any additional information. But there's something about emotional vulnerability in the middle of the week, and information and lessons coming through that in general for everyone else. So there's going to be something that is going to unravel itself. So they want you to really trust, okay, and trust your inner wisdom. They really want you to listen and tune in to your inner wisdom. Okay, let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. And we have another Wands card. Okay, so we have the Princess of Spring, which is the Page. So at the end of the week, you're going to get some clear messages, some ideas. Things are going to feel like they're changing for you. You're going to have this new energy just sort of come bursting through after you go through whatever in the middle of the week kind of occurs to you. So what you've been patiently waiting for, I feel like will come through at the end of the week. But what we're talking about, remember, in the day-to-day details of your life, there's going to be something that's going to develop and shift for you in the day-to-day moments of your life. Not so much in your big overall goals and plans. I get the feeling in this week there are some things that are shifting for you on your day-to-day, some where you've been feeling like certain aspects of your life has not been working out as smoothly. It also could have something to do with your family and some issues you're trying to resolve. I'm hearing at school with your children, possibly, and trying to get things off on the right feet. You may have a child here, because the princess, it could be a young child who is very energetic. Maybe see the air sign is usually someone like an indigo ADD, but the wands can represent a child who's hyperactive. So and it's about channeling that child's energy, giving them things to do that are productive and creative. Like, they have a lot of ideas. You got to understand, like, all this energy is flowing through them. And if you were diagnosed with ADHD as a child, just know that you have a lot of ideas. And so this child, you need to motivate in the way that the Queen of Spring would, because she would understand her child. She's also an energetic and multitasker. So you need to keep them moving, and giving them and showing them how to stay on a task or work on a task, and then move to another task, because they can kind of do several things. But as long as they're getting things done, it may not happen in the linear order that we're used to. And it's learning to be patient with them, okay, and helping them to, because they're frustrated too, because all this stuff is coming through them and they don't know what to do with it, and everybody else is around them is saying you're not doing the right thing. And so you need to show them how to do the right thing their way, and so that they can feel good about themselves and get things done. So pay attention to how they get things done and what doesn't help them to get things done. Look at that first before you start picking at what isn't right. Look at that their whole being as a whole and help them find their natural way to be productive. All right, so let's take a look at the card that I already pulled from underneath the deck, and it's the Prince of Autumn, so the Knight. So this card is the Knight is one definitely of patience. He's very meticulous. He is not ready to race through anything. He wants to work with a process. So this week I'm getting the underlying message for all of us, no matter where we are, and especially for if you're working with children, to focus on a process. Okay, don't worry about the end game at this point. Don't worry about, oh, I gotta reach my get the result. Find a process, because once you find a process, you can always get the result successfully. Okay, no matter what. But if you learn to work with your process, so find your process, find a process that works, and then get there. Don't be afraid. Don't be impatient. Don't skip over the process. Okay, that's very, very important. I know we're gonna run out of time, and hopefully maybe this will come up in our daily card messages on Facebook. So if you haven't joined us there yet, please feel free to. There's a description in the description box below. There's a link to my Facebook page. If you haven't been there, like the page, and those card messages go in more depth. If you're looking for an angel reading, then feel free to contact me at theangelschool.com. My office hours are between 12 and 6, Monday through Friday only. So you can reach me there, and the link is below. Also, you can reach us through Twitter. So have a powerful week, and allow yourself to be open to all the blessings and all the opportunities that are right in front of you today in the moment, and be patient. If you can't find your own process, then watch the process that is unfolding for you, and pay attention to where things are moving in a positive direction. Okay? Always pay attention to where things are moving in a positive direction so that you can keep up with what the universe is blessing you with now. So there are going to be some powerful messages. They're writing the word page again. So pay attention to the messages, the inspirational ideas that are going to come through for you this week. So focus on the process of doing things, as they're writing right now, joy, that give you joy. And then you'll feel and be aware of those ideas or solutions or opportunities you're looking for that's going to start. So have a blessed week, and God bless you all.